What did an international health class at Stanford University do to shape your aspirations?
It planted a seed. So I graduated from Stanford in 2003. Okay. And in that last term, it was at the very end of my career, and I wasn't all that interested in academics anymore. But I took a course in international health. And it was a really fascinating course. And the thing that sticks out most in my mind is that they showed the efficacy of it's like a 2-cent intervention. So a lot of kids have, especially infants, have deficiencies in vitamins or nutrients. Zinc's a big problem, vitamin A. If you give them just one pill, then that prevents death, that prevents mental disability. And these pills cost 1 cent, 2 cents. So the idea that you could use something that is so cheap and have such a huge impact, it just showed me that health really is a way that you can have low-cost, high-impact interventions. So fast forward a couple of years, and I've been working with an organization called Cliffy Kids. Now, I started Cliffy Kids with my brother, Mark, in 2006. And it's based in Rotary, and it's based on a connection that we've built with a Rotary Club in Cliffy, Kenya. It's just on the coast of Kenya. And Cliffy is really one of the poorest regions of Kenya, which is a very poor country. So it's really one of the poorest areas in the world. But they have lots of assets in that they have this Rotary Club, they have a whole network of nonprofit organizations that are really doing fantastic work. So we started this connection, this organization, and we started with scholarships, which were great. We were sending kids to secondary school, which was not free. We were giving them opportunities that they didn't have. Each of those, it cost about $1,000 for each of those kids. We were thinking about what can we do next, and all of a sudden, this class from college, I kept all of the articles and all my notes and what have you, and I was able to go back and remember these low-cost interventions. So what we came up with was the power of a quarter. We found that you could deworm. A lot of kids had intestinal parasites, and food security is such a problem, and there's lots of malnutrition. So the parasites made it worse. But with just buying kids a pill for 1/4, that can get rid of their parasites, and it's been shown that that adds the equivalent of a month of schooling to their school year, because they're less likely to be absent, they have better health, better attention in class, and so with this evidence, we could make a huge impact. And so that's what we did. Instead of focusing on, we were giving scholarships to about 50 kids. So we balanced that with giving deworming medication to about 30,000 kids. And so we had the really intense, Cliffy Kids was built on a really intense, rather expensive intervention, given our size, and the less expensive, very broad intervention, which was in health. And so that idea of helping 30,000 kids, I mean, that made every moment that I put into Cliffy Kids worth it.
Yeah.
And that's helped define who I am at this point.
Yeah.
And so it all kind of started with that class
yeah.
in international health.